Today, we're diving into some of the most astonishing moments captured on camera. Ready? Let's begin. Volcanic eruption in Guatemala. The Fuego volcano in Guatemala is one of the most active and dangerous in the world. In 2015, La Aurora International Airport in the capital had to be temporarily closed. In just the 10 years since 2010, there have been 4 major eruptions in total. One in 2012, another in 2015, and 2 more in June and November of 2018. This video was captured by a witness during the June 2018 eruption. From the Fuego volcano, you can see a scorching river containing volcanic ash, volcanic gases, and debris. This phenomenon is known as a pyroclastic flow. The most famous pyroclastic eruption in history is that of Mount Vesuvius, which destroyed the ancient Roman cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum in the year 79. In 2018, several villages on the eastern slope of Fuego volcano were completely ravaged by lava flows, suffering the same fate as the ancient Roman city. Fortunately, some residents managed to survive, although the economic losses from the disaster are said to have reached millions of dollars. Hurricane in Northern California. This is a small town in Northern California, USA, with less than 400 residents. The town is often affected by natural disasters like storms, hurricanes, and torrential rains. But in July 2019, it was struck by a fierce hurricane with winds reaching 30 to 35 meters per second, like the wild gusts of a mast, swinging so violently that it's on the verge of collapsing. The images are unintentionally disturbing. Imagine how terrifying it would be to be out on the street, far from home in such bad weather. Anyway, we can only hope that no one was injured and that the town's residents only suffered minor inconveniences and anxiety due to power outages and other problems. Tsunami in Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia is a region often struck by many earthquakes and tsunamis. However, the massive earthquake of 2004 was unimaginably destructive even by local standards. It was an earthquake of more than 9 on the Richter scale, with an epicenter near the island of Simulu, off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia. After the earthquake, massive tsunamis hit the coasts of Indonesia, Sri Lanka, and Thailand. The worst railway disaster in history, involving an entire train, was also caused by a tsunami from the same earthquake. The wave struck a train on the Queen of the Sea Line between the cities of Vavunya and Matara in Sri Lanka. It seems that no place, including trains, is safe when a natural disaster with powerful destructive forces occurs. Landslide in Malaysia. Professor Petrick from Durham University, United Kingdom, said the video was the best he had seen in terms of landslides, even though the poor image quality doesn't seem to bother him. The area where this video was filmed is called Pantai Remis, located near the Strait of Malacca, which separates the Malay Peninsula from Sumatra. Tornado in Wray, Colorado. This is a video taken by meteorologist and storm chaser Reed Timmer on May 7, 2016, near the town of Wray, Colorado. Tornadoes are huge whirlwinds that originate in clouds, move cleanly, and extend to the ground. Tornadoes can be up to 4 kilometers wide, and wind speeds can reach 360 meters per second. If you're exposed to such a fierce force, it's unlikely anything can stand without collapsing. Tornadoes are common on the west and east coasts of the United States, Europe, South Africa, and Australia, but their mechanisms are still not fully understood. Eruption of Anak Krakatau volcano. This could be said to be one of the most famous volcanoes in world history, located in Indonesian territorial waters between the islands of Sumatra and Java. Until 1883, it existed as a large island in the waters of the Sunda Strait. The violent eruptions began in May 1883 and ended 3 months later after several massive explosions on the 26th and 27th of August. The shockwave orbited the Earth many times, and it's said that its eruption was heard as far as the island of Rodriguez, now part of Mauritius, 4,800 kilometers from the eruption site. Huge mountains collapsed into the sea, also causing a massive tsunami, and thus the island of Krakatau was swallowed by the sea and disappeared. Unfortunately, No recording of this apocalyptic scene has been preserved, as video cameras did not exist at that time. So, we've prepared another video for this topic, the eruption of Anak Krakatau in 2018. How was the volcano exactly formed? The answer is that on December 29, 1927, a massive underwater eruption occurred where Krakatau Island once stood, creating a new volcano in the sea. It was called Anak Krakatau, which means child of Krakatau. Since then, the volcano has continuously erupted and grown. Many people shorten the island's name to Anak and also simply call it Krakatau. Keep in mind that the island in the video we've presented no longer has the same shape. On December 22, 2018, a few months after these images were captured, the mountainside collapsed into the sea, likely caused by intermittent eruptive activity, and a tsunami was triggered by this landslide, flooding the coasts of Java and Sumatra, causing catastrophic damage. That's all for today's video.